from Universal Studios Hollywood. Welcome to Home and Family. All right, in our back, let's head to the backyard, shall we? Go outside. It is beautiful. We're just on the front. Let's go in the back. We have Melissa Bacelar is here. She's the owner of Lucky Puppy. We've said that here before on the show. That's the dog rescue organization we feature each week during our hot sales. She's here to share with us all of the important things you need to know, because as we adopt out these pets, we thought it was important that you know what you need to do, what are some of the concerns, and what you should have as a new dog owner. So Melissa's here to tell us about some of those, right, Melissa?
I am. Basically, we're going to talk about some of the tips later on in the show, but one of the things we really want to talk about is crate training. Crate training for your dog is so important. It gives them a safe place to be when you're not home. It makes them feel really great, and we'll give you the rest of the tips later. Charles.
Charles, make sure Charles doesn't go pee-pee in my garden.
Charles. There you go.
Go pee-pee on the parsley.
No, my parsley's right back there. Be careful. All right. Okay.
He's very happy, isn't he? All right, so preparing your home and family for a new dog is very exciting, but also it's a huge responsibility. Here to tell us what we need to do as we get ready for such a daunting challenge and welcoming a new dog safely and happily is Melissa Bacelar. She is the owner of Lucky Puppy Rescue and Retail. Welcome, Melissa. You're getting ready to welcome more than a puppy, aren't you?
Yes, exactly. And I think it's very similar, actually. I hope.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not.
But just as fabulous.
Okay, good.
Yes, and we do. These are family members.
Yes.
Our pets are. But getting them, bringing them aboard it can be a daunting challenge. So, what are some of the things we should do before the dog comes, as far as getting prepared?
Well, I think the first thing you have to do is really get them supplies, and it's not a whole lot that you have to get for them. But you're going to need treats, and you're going to need toys. You don't want them chewing your furniture. Yeah. So I always tell people I'd rather spend a lot of money on squeaky toys and chew toys and still have my couch.
Yeah.
Little things like that.
It's a big ticket item.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then things like a collar, and a tag. This is so important, because when you have a new animal, you don't know if they're going to get out. You don't know if they're going to go exploring. So you always want to keep a tag on them with, their name, your phone number, even if they're chipped, because a lot of people don't know to look for that chip if they get out. Yeah. If it's a puppy, you might want pee pads. You need brushes. The treats are great for training, so that's a good thing. Other things that you might want, bowls. I mean, anything that you
all
would...
of that. And we talked about kennels, too, whether or not you should kennel your dog or not, which is good. But I know my dog, Fred, loved his kennel.
Yes.
Yeah, he loved, and I didn't understand that at first. I thought, why am I caging my dog? But he loved it being there. He felt safe and guarded.
I always tell people dogs are all different. Some of them will love those kennels and some of them won't. Right. But it's a safe place for them. So what I always do when I have a new dog, if you have a crate set up, leave it open so that they know they can go in and out. Put their treats and their food in there. Let them know it's a safe place. That way if you go on vacation, it's their safe little home. Sure. If you go on vacation or something, you could bring that crate to somebody else's house and they still have their safe place.
So, when we brought Fred aboard, my golden, our golden, we sat with the boys and talked with them about, okay, here's what you're going to have to do. So is that wrong, right, to sit and sort of dole out responsibilities?
Listen, I always tell parents, this is going to be your dog, so, because kids don't always follow through.
Yeah. Right. Where were you when I needed you? Because I was I know, and they're going to know I talked to them, and they're going to walk them every day.
Parents always tell us, they're like, I'm getting the dog for the kid. I'm like, no, you're getting the dog for you, but that's okay. You do have to divvy up that responsibility, because it is overwhelming sometimes. So if you know who's going to walk the dog first thing in the morning, because that dog has to be walked or go outside the second they wake up. They have to go to the bathroom. Who's going to feed the dog? Who's going to give them water? Who's going to bring them to the vet? All of these responsibilities, at least if you sort of have an idea of who's going to do them, it gives you a little peace of mind.
But here's what they do early on, too, is they immediately want to start training the dog. They want to get the dog to roll over and do all of these things. I'm like, just potty train. Let's go. Let's get that taken care of. But what do you do when is it too early to start training a dog? Like, when do you
I think immediately you should start training the dog, because the thing is, when they first get there, they're so cute and they're so new that you think to yourself, oh, I'm going to let them jump on the couch. Oh, I'm going to let them do this. And then later you don't want them to do it, and it confuses the animal. So if right away you're training them, then they'll know these are the things that are expected of me. And especially if a dog is food motivated, that is an awesome way to train.
That's one of the things, as we were looking at these, is one of the things that we used was food to motivate Fred, and that's why he's now Fat Freddy, because we overmotivated him.
As you can see with my dog, he's not exactly skinny.
But what I love about these, I mean, these are unshakables, and they are good because you can teach your dog. They're great flavors. They're chicken flavors, and you can shake the can.
Yes.
And it usually here's them.
His eyebrows went up.
There you go. See, like you see.
Charles.
See?
What is that?
Response you give. So it's good for training. It's good for. You can call it tricks, but I prefer a behavior modification because you're really doing. If you go in the other room and shake your can.
My can.
Shake.
And I'm going to see if it works.
Shake your can. Here, so.
I'm going to take your leash out, Charles, so you can go.
Okay, let's see if we listen. I have to hide mine because he's going to want it. Let's see if we hear him. Okay.
Go ahead, Charles. It's okay.
Go, Charles.
Oh,
See? Look at that. You didn't even have to say, come, Charles, come, puppy. Which is great.
good boy.
All it takes is a shake. Just a shake is all it takes, and the dogs come running. Let's see if we can get him to come back. I think now he's in love with Christine.
Probably.
I'm going to shake my can in here.
Okay, I'll be right in there.
Let's see if he'll come back. While I'm doing this, you go ahead and review.
Okay.
No, not you, Marty. Charles.
So basically, the things that you have to remember: stock up on your supplies before you get a new dog. Divvy up responsibilities and be consistent in your training. That are the most important things when you're getting a new animal and bringing them into your house. If you do that, you'll have a well-trained dog like Charles.
Good, Charles. Good, good
boy.
Yeah,
and get the shakeables from Iams. They're a great treat.
Good
He loves them.
That's good. That's a really neat idea. It's just a regular can. That I know. You're ready for another one. All right, thank you so much, Melissa. And that's the lucky new family member coming as well. All right, when we come up next, it's Hot Flash Sales with Sandy Newton. Good, Charles. Good
boy, Charles.
Good boy.